My guest today is a sexologist.
Abeg. My career. Start again. I'll do this. No, I've not started the sexologist, but Abeg.
Sandra CALEES. Hi, Sandra.
Hello, Jessica.
Tell us about yourself, please.
Hi, everyone. My name is Sandra CALEES. I'm the CEO of CALEES Global Service. And under CALEES Global Service, we have other brands on there, which is CALEES Couture, CALEES Beauty, CALEES Ushers. And also, I have a company now, which is in Sandra CALEES Productions, which we're working behind the scenes for it to come to life and be active.
I finished.
So what else do you want to know?
Sexologist now.
Hello, I'm not a sexologist. Don't worry. I'm also a nurse and I also manage a brand. So I'm a serial entrepreneur.
What pet peeves does Sandra have?
Lateness. I despise it a lot.
Don't be late.
And then I hate when someone talks down someone. It's really, it gets to me. Because growing up, I've been in a situation whereby you talk to me anyhow. I'm going to say, if you give me 1, I'll give you 10. Mm-hmm. And I've seen people who are in this condition who cannot defend themselves. So I don't want to ever see myself in that situation. I don't want to see someone in that situation. So tend to be kind with your words. We know that human beings are not easy to deal with. We are problematic. You understand? But you just have to try. Breathe in and breathe out. Or you give yourself space. Mm-hmm. But never talk down on anyone.
Okay, so you've been in Nollywood for how many years?
For a year.
For a year. You know something that I find striking about you is the fact that you only just started and you're already joining the DIY gang, the do-it-yourself gang.
Yeah.
So what pushed you? Because some people, it takes them a while to clock that if they're not going to give you a table, you need to be the table or get your own table, right? But you came in just a year, I don't like how this is going. I'm going to get my table, guys. What was that process like?
So, how do I even put it? Because I've gone for a lot of auditions. Yeah, and I've seen how upcoming artists have been, actors have been treated. Mm-hmm. So let me use myself as an example. I've gone for pretty auditions, and they already know people that they want. So why are you bringing the rest of us? They have people that they want to put in this movie. Then what are you chasing? Yeah. So it's either you're chasing visibility or you're chasing clouds. So it's one of it. So I just decided, okay, since I know what I want to do and what I want, I can't keep waiting for someone to give me opportunity. Not everybody has that opportunity. Mm-hmm. Some people will create the door for you to go in, you understand? Yeah. But not everybody has that. So sometimes you have to do it yourself. It can be a skill, it can be a content, it can be anything, it might not even be particular on movies.
How do you align whatever collaboration that you're going to be on with where you want to go? How do you make sure that you're not doing something that is off your brand or your future brand as you see it?
I'm using myself as a nurse as an example. Uh-huh. If I want to go into nursing properly, like everything I want to channel myself into, I have to know my purpose. Knowing your purpose is also another thing. So if you know your purpose, you're definitely going to be focused. You understand? So I cannot go beyond. So now if I'm going into nursing, I know it's nursing I want to do, you cannot see me moving into entertainment. Nothing relating to that. And even if it's entertainment, I will be focused on the educating part of nursing, teaching people what they need to know, but still focused on nursing. Yeah. So now I have to practice as a nurse in a hospital setting or in other areas. We have nurses who just work on their own, which is they have a walk-in clinic, walk-in place where if you need advice on something medical related, more like counselors. Yeah. You can do that. Not all nurses are in the hospital. Some are in schools, lecturers. Do you understand? So you have to align. And even when I was in school, I had lecturers that were working in the hospital and still doing their teaching job.
Is there something you hope your movies would remind people of when they watch?
So I don't really have like that, but I want my movies to touch every path. You know, it's not possible, yeah, but I want to say, okay, this Sandra CALEES production, this TV, I like how in-depth they are with whatever they're giving us. Yeah. You understand? And I like that they are being real. Not just we are cutting two corners. And that's why if you even look at these Oscars, they had to even say any movie, music related to AI will not be awarded.
Yeah.
You understand? Because a lot of AI stuff is just going around trying to spoil, not like spoil, but it's part of upgrade. But I feel like if you're putting AI, it's not going to be realistic anymore. So I want my production to be known for its authenticity.
Okay.
Its uniqueness on its own. We can venture in every area.
You've been doing this series with another actor.
Yeah.
I know that you may not have all the necessary equipment now, but you try as much as possible to put yourself out there, even when there are no external jobs, right? What are the challenges that you've overcome in terms of getting people together to work with you when you don't have all the equipment yet and possibly not all the funding you need? How do you navigate that?
So what I'm actually doing now, I'm more of collaborating with actors. You understand? So I will also say collaboration is very good. It pushes you far. Do you understand? Because you don't know where you see yourself tomorrow. So I decided to collaborate with this particular actor. It's not a big thing yet, but it's just something to hold down people to say that we're trying, we are coming, and keep hoping. You understand?
Yeah.
So the challenges so far I've had is just a bit of location, but not with people, because I have a lot of people who want to work with me, but this particular shoot is just not a big one to put everybody in. So it's just location a bit, but every other thing has been going well.
Every project's coming out soon?
Yeah, we're trying to work on one presently, but we don't want something we are rushing into and then bringing up something that is not qualifying. Yeah, it's not great. So we're taking our time. Yeah, but CALEES production is already registered. Every other thing is ready.
Okay, what is one thing about Nollywood that currently annoys you?
The fact that they don't give everybody the chance to shine.
In what sense?
In one sense is, if you were trying to put an upcoming actor in your movie, there's a reason why you're doing that. Yeah. If you want me to be an upcoming person in your movie just to be behind the scene is different. But you're putting me just because you say, you're one of my actors, I want to work on you. But you're giving me something that's someone is already...
For a change, can you not subject upcoming actors to the role of security and housemaid?
Exactly.
I had to say, it's like, stop subjecting upcomers. In fact, not even upcomers, because I don't like that word. I don't like the word. I feel like the word downplays the fact that even when you're not on set, you're a working actor, right? Because you submit monologues, you practice.
Lots of effort.
To auditions. So you're still an actor, right? So stop subjecting unknown faces to gate man and housemaid.
And then that has even caused a way that A-list actors, if you don't have an A-list actor in your movie or something, A-list actor, people don't tend to really watch.
All right.
Yeah, because I have someone who is really great, but he has to start putting A-list actor in his movies. Because if you even look at the likes of some people, they started with A-list actor, because if you say you want to use an upcoming actor, it might not really sell.
We need to not be creatively lazy. The A-list actors, I think that is just one way to market your film.
Yeah, that's another point.
That's just one way, guys. People actually want to see something new. Not like we don't want them to have jobs. Of course, they should
it's have your time,
jobs.
Shine.
But sometimes just flip the script, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so if you could change something, not that, but something else about Nollywood right now, if you could change something else, what would that change be?
I would say marketing.
Okay.
And also platforms for distribution.
Okay.
We have limited platforms for distribution that are known. I'm not saying we don't have a lot. Do you understand? But they are known. I feel like everybody wants to put on Netflix. So someone's wants idea before becoming this Netflix that we know. But we've put all into it, even cinema.
Yeah.
Do you understand? Well, we have Canva. Do you know? I just even got to know about the Canva, is it last year, thereabouts? That is something like that. And which they've been quite few years thereabouts now, you understand? So we have other platforms that we can also use, but we're just keen to all that one. So I feel like we should work on our platforms and marketing strategy, or just that word. And that's why if you look at the patterns of the Hollywood, I think we can learn from there.
So how do you figure out who to trust with your ideas then?
I don't trust people. I will say it. I don't trust anybody. But I just give you the benefit of doubt.
You just give people the benefit of doubt. And
if I bring you into my cycle, that means I've put you onto a level where I don't ever doubt you.
Tell me one bad character that you think might get people off on your sets that you are trying to change.
So I get angry easily. Yeah. Especially when I'm pissed. You can't calm me down. And God has been faithful, right? has always brought people that can work with my attitude
That can
for that
handle
aspect.
it,
But I'm working
yeah.
towards it definitely. So if I'm just peace, I just tend to look at you and keep quiet.
Okay, so tell the people what you want them to remember about you after today.
You see my eyes. Remember me for this eye. I'm joking, guys. I want you to know that I'm hardworking. Sandra is hardworking. She's a strong girl.
Do you have a tendency to get physical on set?
Physical on what part?
On set.
Oh my goodness.
Teaser material. This thing that is happening now is going in the teaser. Get physical.
No, you have to be physical. What part?
You see this by their words you shall know them. Because me, I was even talking about I was following up on the anger situation.
Sorry.
Yeah,
Oh, sorry. I get
but
now.
our mind went to Sokoto when I was still
still
here
my
in the studio.
Sokoto.
Okay, ma'am. You answer for both then. So get physical in terms of conflict and
No,
get
no.
physical sexually.
Ha. Organic. For the physical part of like conflicts, I would say I don't. And that's why I just said I would just tend to keep quiet or walk away from there. You understand? Because sometimes anger can just destroy things that you've built for how long.
Yeah.
You understand? So instead of you doing that, it's better you walk away, calm yourself down, and if you've actually started it yourself first, you apologize.
Yeah, what about sexually?
So,
You have a tendency to get sexual on set.
I'm an actor, so yes.
Okay.
If you give me the role, I'm gonna deliver.
You've heard it.
Also, guys, if you want a counselor to teach you on some other, personal reasons,
See,
Joe, it's not me that said it too. I don't know.
That's what she's saying. So DM, it's not
Medical reasons.
of course, medical reasons.
I'm not saying anything again.
Medical reasons. You know, when you need medical counseling about, just go to her and be ready with your dollars. It's not free of charge. Is it free of charge?
No, it's not free.
Charity person? Are you a philanthropist?
For now, no, but soon.
She eyed me. Okay. Anyway, Sandra, it's been nice having you. I still feel like we've not unlocked the real you. I feel like, because the crux of this is...
Watch out for Sandra.
Yeah, the crux of this is for us to see a side of Sandra that nobody really gets to see. And we've not unlocked that. So the next time you're coming, you better come bare. Okay?
You guys can unlock it.
Better come bare and come for my family. Right? So do your sign out, say whatever you want to say to them, and that'll be it.
Doing it yourself, right? Sometimes the cost of doing it yourself is more challenging than the money aspect, which is sacrifice, your confidence,
Of course.
the fear of failing, trying again, and delay. But don't let that define you.
Yeah.
Do you understand? Don't let fear delay whatever ideas, whatever content, or whatever thing you have for yourself. Because all that matters is your future, nothing else. Do you understand? Just like they brought you to this world alone, you will go alone. So don't let fear put you. Because I'm saying from personal reasons, you understand? There are a lot of things that maybe I'm doing now that I've done maybe last year, but because of, what if I fail? And also, doing little does not mean that because I'm doing little, I'm not going to make it. No. If you look at people that have made it so far, there's a lot of flaws attached to that.
Yeah.
So don't let that define you. And also take God in everything that you do. God, you see God, don't play with him. Don't play with him, Rara.
Thank you so much for that. Very inspiring, very inspiring speech.
This your eyes, I don't know.
Leave me. I did not say anything. We're just going to close in peace, right? Thank you so much, Sandra, for
Thanks
coming.
for having me. I love you guys.
Again. Bye, guys.